Zero. Nee. Frederik looking to keep his opening 7, while Ian is going down to 6. Frederik fanning open his hand to show us all the goodies he's got. And we're off to the races with 1 swamp. I used to have a "what are you doing in my swamp" button with Shrek, but I removed it because it was too silly even for me. Okay, opt from Frederik. Oh no, there's tons of cards that have opt in them. Into Gustwalker. I can't even type fast enough and then they kill it already.
This is Sparta!
Fatal push on the Gustwalker. Stabilizes the board again for Ian, and that's what we'll see Ian do, is just getting rid of everything that Frederik adds to the table here. Cycles Hieroglyphic Illumination to get to some land, because it does seem like he's quite tight on that. I think that's double Gifted Etherborn, but no black mana for him at this point, as Frederik gets Aviary Mechanic, and I was already threatening the soft combo at this point. Ian still not getting any land, and Frederik on 4 mana already. I just closed the door because it was getting a bit chilly here, as we get a 3rd land for Ian and an Aven Wind Guide for Yalla. Gets a Sailor of Means of that. Okay, Legion Conquistadors. For Frederik, and again, as we've seen already, firing this deck without the namesake of the deck, the Okitros Monument, in play. For Ian, 3 mana for a Lookout. Usually you want their non-land card to be there, but I'm guessing that Ian is pretty happy. No, he still wanted a non-land card to be able to block the Aven Wind Guide. Does Ian play Golden Demise? I'm afraid we'll have to find that out, as I rather not say that before our players get later into the tournament. Okay, Supernatural Stamina onto the Siren. Gets rid of the Aven Wind Guide. Of course, that has Embalm, so it will be back for an Encore. Explores again and reveals a Fatal Push this time. So, but chooses to bin it. Interesting. He's digging for something particular. Not sure what the card is that he just drew. Consigned to Oblivion, yeah. And we have another Lookout for Ian, which gets, wow, Essence Scatter on a Lookout seems pretty drastic, considering that there's some pretty scary things that can come out of this deck. Frederik gets a Cloud Blazer, and starts reloading and digging further into his deck. Still plenty of time for him to find the monument to get things started, and do remember he still has the aviary mechanic in play to start the soft grind with a bunch of tokens. I think Ian just drew a chupacabra. But he's starting to feel a bit of the pressure, even though his defenses at this point are quite solid. The sailor can stop anything, the lookout with the +1/+1 counter, which was very relevant, takes care of any 2/2, and he plays the Ravenous Chupacabra to be able to go onto the offensive. On the side of Frederik, there isn't that many scary creatures he needs to reserve removal for, so him trying to push through some damage and getting on the board isn't such a bad idea. Ian's deck is called Scarab's Army, so it's pretty clear what he thinks what the best card in Gentry is right now. So now Frederik, under pressure, just has an extra Conquistador to play. I see an extra Aven Wind Guide in his hand, but that doesn't really do all that much at this point. So kind of disappointing if you have to play this just to be able to block a Siren's Lookout. Ian still sort of stuck on 4 lands, does have a grip full of gas for that, but is quite tight in his options. Second Gifted Etherborn for him. I wouldn't have minded seeing him attack with Etherborn here. It's on this board it's an automatic 2-for-1. Because Frederik has to double block to get rid of it. The split card that was drawn is a Consign to Oblivion. It's the bounce and discard spell. Frederik has a Angel of Sanctions. Ready to exile some things. Now again, there's not that much scary. Ooh, but Ian has the Essence Scatter for that. Come on, Ian. Attack with the Etherborns. You can do it. Sailor. No, does not want to put those Etherborns anywhere near the combat zone. It does give him a very strong protection here. So, Angel popping back as an embalmed critter gets rid of the lookout so that the Aven Wind Guide can start attacking. Siren's Ruse coming here? No, that's the Consign to Dreams. Can have Frederik discard 2 cards. He still has 4, so That's now a constant threat to Frederik, knowing that that might pop out of the graveyard. As Ian has drawn himself out of the land screw he was in. Now the Chupacabra is attacking very clearly, signaling the supernatural stamina here. Or not. Does he have any reanimation? Is this Scarab God? No, this is just Aftermath. Consign. Frederik already had the cards to discard already. As he is mounting just a pile of creatures as a way for combat. Very unceremoniously trying to go for the kill here by just having a bunch of solid enough creatures to wrap up the match. It's like I have a very bad text-to-speech bot in the chat right now, but it's kind of funny. Okay, so Fatal Push on the Avon Wind Guide. And we have the Kitras Monument. And the second aviary mechanic to make a bunch of tokens. So now we get it going. Also, Yella offered to come join the commentary desk, and he's more than welcome. I'm sure that people wouldn't mind to have Yella here in the coverage booth as well. I can already sense the enthusiasm boiling from the bottom floor. So, a ton of tokens. And we have an incoming Jelle. Welkom.
Wat alleen is het toch niet gegeven moeilijk voor u.
Zwaar. Okay, hostage taker entered the fray.
So, despite his mulligan and his land trap that he missed, Ian is still in the driver's seat here. I really think the advantage is in his advantage. Although
well, we now have Okitras Monument with double aviary mechanic, and he doesn't have Golden Demise.
True.
I think you missed a very important part of the match.
That was while I was on the stairs, probably.
Yes. So
okay, and they all have flying and vigilance, so...
Yes, he's not in the driver's seat anymore.
No, indeed.
So he's really digging to get... Does his date play Magic? Okay.
It's not a date. I'm going to a restaurant with my family.
Ew.
But if I make the finals, they'll just have to wait.
Well, we were going to have you do the first semi-final.
It doesn't really matter because if I lose that one, it's still on time.
Yeah.
If I win that one, that's a problem. So
it's going faster now. Okay, I'm not sure what that is.
That's an angel. I don't know the exact name of the card. For 3 mana, it blinks one of his own creatures, and for
can
3
you
mana,
look away for a second?
Yeah.
And
for another 3 mana and tap, he can Oblivion Ring a creature. Yeah.
Angel of Condemnation.
I'm okay now?
Yep.
Angel of Condemnation.
So we have the deck lists here available, but of course Jelle can't see them yet since he's still in the tournament.
Yeah, I understand completely. Although I know them, I think all by heart, but still. From now on, I know them. It's like Frederik really loves angels. Angel of Invention, Angel of Condemnation, Angel of Sanctions.
Yeah. And we have a wrap in game 1.
What's the fourth rare? I don't know. I can't ask you. Sorry. If I don't find it myself, I won't ask it.
Yeah. So Frederik taking game 1 with a bunch of 1/1 tokens that get Flying Vigilance, and Ian not having answers to that. We already talked about the fact that Ian doesn't seem to have Golden Demise available to him, which is a pretty big deal, of course.
Yeah, I think people that bought Golden Demise really knew what they were doing today.
Yeah,
that's of course the problem when you're playing in a closed meta.
That's true. I also have a lot of people that are bringing untested decks to this tournament that are not taking it as serious as some other people.
I was going to bring an untested deck, but somebody told me that he wanted to give a view of the meta, so it was very strange not to come with my most popular deck.
Yeah, sure. Wait, now it's my fault you're not playing blue-white auras?
A little.
A little. Jelle started a campaign to convince people he was going to play blue-white auras and then played Esper after all, the boring F.
If I had won versus Edouard with Frederik's deck on Thursday, I might have played it.
Jelle, can you put on the headphones for a second? Because this is how you make me feel. We could have had another cool deck in this. And instead you did
I heard I need a hero from Whitney Houston? I don't know, is it Whitney Houston? No, it's not. Oh my god, I'm making a fool of myself on stream.
Oh no. Let's
Do you have the chat?
Yeah.
Ah, there.
They said, stop cheating, Jelle.
Ah, yeah. Okay, I'm not cheating.
That's the last thing they said. But ever since you got here, I lost 10 viewers, so I don't know what's going on, man.
No, it was already low when I was downstairs. It was at 18 at one point.
Yeah,
but it was at 38, apparently, when I was playing, just saying.
Yeah, I'm going to see the stats. Let's see if we can see the stats now. Actually, we hit 39 when Aaron and Thijs were playing. When you were playing, it started going down.
No, it started going down when they made a match of hours. It went here, and then I started playing. I started playing at 6:30, at 4:30, I think. Even later.
Yeah, we shouldn't look at graphs while Jelle is here.
Why not? We are in Ghent, somewhere in the banlieue.
Banlieue de Gand. Stop dropping your connections. Okay, where are we? We are in Ghent, the best city in Belgium. What are we doing? We're playing Gentry, which is the best format in Magic currently. It's a budget version of Standard that limits the amount of uncommons and rares. And yes, you are in Nils's crib. In the big screen you see my attic, in the little screen you see my office. And Jelle.
And Gentry, of course, has the name Ghent in it. Just if you would write it in Dutch.
But apparently we're also dropping a bit of frame. Okay. Yeah, our internet also just took a little dive. So it's not only you guys that are experiencing issues.
Maybe everybody downstairs is now on Wi-Fi. Could be, because we did it to have more viewers for you.
Cheats!
And I was commenting on my phone while watching on your screen. But I don't know, does it count on my IP address or just...
I don't think so. I think it's logins.
Yeah, cool.
It's because of the long match. You think we lost viewers because of the long match? No more long matches.
Even downstairs, people just started playing Magic themselves. During the match of Aaron and Tis.
I can't really blame them. It was really interesting. Like,
yes, it was really well played from Tis. I think the first game he almost drew himself out of a very difficult position where it was like he always was on the brink of conceding, but it was just a little bit possible.
Yeah.
Until of course the Cloud Blazer.
Yeah,
galore.
I think I said 9 times. I think he just scoop here, but he doesn't want to. Okay, Ian went down to 6 and left the card on top, and we are off again to the races.
Does my hair look like this?
Yes, it does. Sorry. In profile, it looked a lot better, but if you stick your head out to just so they don't see the side, it should be okay. Don't worry. Okay, it's kind of funny. We have 9 people joining us as followers and 8 people leaving us as followers.
What?
So we went up by 1.
That's strange. Why?
It's kind of
why
funny.
would you leave followers?
Because they don't care
No,
anymore.
It's very strange. Very strange. But following doesn't cost anything, or doesn't take any effort. Unfollowing costs more.
It sends you emails though.
You can put them out.
Okay, so turn 2, still nothing has happened. I think Ian is happy about that.
Yeah. But it does mean that Frederik probably has
Gas.
a monument in his
and
deck,
Cloud
in his hand,
Blazers.
because otherwise he would not keep a hand with no two drops, I think.
I don't think so either.
So there it is. No
Monument.
questions. Monument.
And Eden tapped out.
And Ian did not bring in Spell Pierce. It's really good versus Monument Spell Pierce.
Yeah.
I don't know who Sandero's pet is, but I guess he has a very strange fetish for hats. So
Put your pet on your head. Ooh, but we have hostage taker
Ooh.
snatching the monument away.
yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe another monument. Yes, indeed.
Awkward.
Indeed, because now he just he delayed him by 1 turn, but he made a dead card in Frederik's hand, not as dead. Did you put a gas button, maybe?
Gas. I don't have a gas button.
You don't have gas.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Gas. No?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't have time for that.
Oh, you don't have time for that.
Okay, even win guides.
So right now, the early game was an advantage of Ian, but if he doesn't stop Frederik from putting in a bunch of creatures...
If he doesn't stop Frederik from putting it in, then we have a problem.
I don't think Frederik's hand is now really good. I mean, he doesn't have Cloud Blazer, otherwise he would have played it.
Yep.
He doesn't have any 1 or 2 drops.
Conquistador.
Or, and this is not a difficult possibility, he does have him, but he has Essence Scatter open.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you'd counter even win guide seeing
No,
how
no,
it...
Frederik might have Essence Scatter open.
Yeah,
You
but
see?
why use it on a gifted Etherborn then?
That's something strange for me too.
We've seen people do it in other matchups before, where they keep mana open for a counter spell and then use it on whatever comes. But then you're like, I just countered your whatever creature and now I don't have my Essence Scatter for your Gonti and or
No,
your
it
Scarab
flies,
Gaunt.
Ian. It flies. Yeah, indeed. He plays Gronti. He plays Hostage Sticker. He plays Scarab God. Hostage Sticker is already in play now, but still. He plays the vampire that with Ascent drains stuff.
That's a nice explanation for why hostage taker can steal artifacts. It's the default setting for pirates to steal artifacts. He makes a point. I was wondering the same thing. Why does this hit artifacts?
I actually think that's why they do it.
Ooh, we have Essence Scatter or
It's also
negate
good
mana
because
again.
otherwise blue and black don't really have answers versus artifacts.
So, red doesn't have answers against enchantments.
Blue and black neither.
Yeah, you can bounce and counter.
Cool, true. Discard them. Just discard them. Discard them like it's nobody's business. What?
I removed my turn down for what, but
Okay.
I needed to streamline it so it fits on the screen.
Do you bitches get money? You must have that one.
I didn't put that in.
Ah.
I do have here.
Okay, Ramis. Nice. Okay.
I've had long conversations with that button already.
Okay.
With okay and nope.
It's really fantastic. That is really the only thing that he says. But it's a different game. Still, here. Maybe we should go back to the game.
So, both players are now playing Oketra's Monumental deck.
Yeah.
But one of them has Flying Vigilant tokens.
And more creatures
Yes.
in his deck.
Yes, Dade. Well, it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. But
Ian, it's just so random that he has those lookouts as well in his deck, I think. But they're good.
normally we should have an extra viewer because a friend of mine, Lieve, is watching.
Okay, yeah, we jumped. Apparently, she's 7 viewers. But
Yeah.
we jumped up quite a bit. Angel of what was it?
Which angel are you looking for?
Condemnation.
Condemnation, yeah.
But it already got
Essence scattered.
scattered. Its essence got scattered in the wind.
That's a rare Frederik won't see again, except maybe on Ian's side of the board. Ian is actually really doing good here for a matchup that's probably not in his favor.
It's just that he has a hard time actually stopping Frederik once Frederik really gets going.
Yeah, but I don't have the feeling that Frederik has the hand to get going.
No.
Somebody sent a heart.
Stop flirting through my channel. God damn it. This is not a dating service.
Can't stop me now.
Unless you want to share.
Okay, Ian playing Siren's Roost, exiling the Even Wind Guide. Ian is really doing well. He can play the Even Wind Guide for 1 mana less, by the way.
Oh snap.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think it was Ian that we saw exiling and replaying stuff 4 times with the same hostage taker in round
He
1.
plays a number of Siren's Roosts.
Yeah.
Rusia.
Ruzi?
Rusi?
Siren's Ruzi. Ruzi.
You're looking for some Siren's Rusi?
Niels' dating service. Oh no. What's happening?
Okay.
Niels' dating service will have this as a tune.
It's for people who are really on the brink of losing it.
Yeah. Oh, we have Don't Stop Believing and Why Did This Happen to Me? And
yeah, it's really sad, actually, your buttons. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
Ian
good
here
one as
playing the Gifted Etherborn, keeping open 3 mana. Maybe he has the Mana Leak / Impulse card in hand, because otherwise I don't see why he wouldn't have
Supreme
played
Will.
the Even Wooden Guide for 3 mana. Maybe he doesn't notice it.
I don't think he realized. It's not something you notice if it's not part of your deck. Glint-sleeved Artisan.
I think he should know. He should really know.
I think this is pretty interesting that you'd play this card in the deck.
I think it's a one-off.
I think Countless Gears Renegade is just more interesting.
This one always gets the token. And he doesn't play Evolving Wilds, or he doesn't play Renegade Map, so he doesn't make Revolt by himself. That's mana too much. Should I tell them? Or
No, he can have floating mana.
Yeah. He also forgot his trigger.
Unless either one of them finds that out, and that's... So what stopped it? Essence Scatter?
Essence Scatter, yeah.
It's apparently really hard for players to stay in the designated area. Next time I'm going to make sure it's centered on the playmats. It's easier.
Maybe you should put the camera a little higher.
Well,
but then you have more of the battlefield.
Yeah, but then you start staring at their crotch.
Yes. So, where are you going with this? What are you doing? What
Only advantages. Okay, Frederik again has the flyover. 1 turn clock. Is this already? That's all she wrote.
And Frederik has a Trial of Solidarity in hand, so this might be
It's
interesting.
already over. Ian is already dead without the trial.
Essence Scatter. What is it? Draw 2. Hieroglyphic Elimination.
Use crotch hiding napkins. Well, that's... Or personalized cats.
Okay, you can have now draw 2 and draw 2 fatal pushes to kill the 2 tokens. That's possible.
Yes.
Always go for the 1 out. That's what he can have.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need to revolt because Embalm gives a token 0 mana cost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't need to.
Scarab really doesn't, by the way. I have had a discussion before.
Yeah, it makes copies.
Yeah,
it's
indeed.
completely different.
And they're playing Buddha Jacob downstairs.
On my broken piano. Great. If you guys are playing Frederik, I'm gonna play a song as well.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
How could this happen to me? They're playing on a big piano.
The night goes on.
Okay. Let's
Or
just
if you
stop.
really want to make your custom playmat shine, lay it on the crutch so you can play as a generic white casting mat. Okay then.
Okay, and we have the handshake already. So that means we are saying goodbye to Ian in this tournament, and Frederik moves into the final already.
Yes, I'll trade places with Ian then.
Yep.